compost, nothing crazy, nothing ridiculous, simple. I guess some of the, main things gonna be is what is organic fertilizer. It's basically anything that's organic, your poop, your hay, and any farm that it comes from that you have, used chemical fertilizers or anything like that, then it wouldn't be organic. Or it wouldn't be organic matter, common sense. The main thing you're gonna need to do to compost is you're gonna have your organic materials, your grass, your hay, your leftover food, whatever it may be. And the things that you're gonna need are gonna be basically just oxygen and moisture that you're gonna need for it. It can take anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks to a year. It's up to the person doing the composting, how you want it to be. You can do it in a barrel, you can do it in a jar, or it don't have to be anything. The main thing is do not use any kind of fresh manure on any kind of garden. The nitrogen's in it is gonna burn. It's gonna burn the plant material, it's gonna dehydrate the plants, it's basically gonna kill them. You see farmers like spreading the poop in the field, you smell it, whatever. They usually wait till the next season to,
Everybody looks at you.
Yeah, I'm a professional at that.
they wait till the next season because they have to disc it up, turn it, and let it, all the professional poopers, they wait till the next season to plant in that field, because it has to, and they call it different, the different types of manure are gonna be like from your hottest manure to your coldest. Rabbit poop can go straight into the garden, doesn't matter, it's not have, it is, it has all the right mixtures of stuff in it, so it can go straight into the garden, it don't have any heat to it, so it won't burn anything or mess up anything. The temp of your compost is what's gonna make it. 130 degrees is almost perfect for the right microbes and everything down to break it down. And then, 155, you start killing all the microbes, that's good for the compost. And you don't want too much water, because you don't want to drown the bugs and stuff that are eating to make your compost. The coldest cow manure that's popular is cow. However, it still has to break down because it's nitrogen rich. However, we all know some vegetables require more nitrogen. Corn, you need more nitrogen for corn. Some vegetables require more calcium. That's when you're gonna get into putting in your clam shells, your oyster shells, your egg shells, even your, from when you burn your fire, you got your wood ash, you put it in there, it creates more calcium. You just gotta know what you're growing and how much you're gonna use it. What are you gonna use it for? Inorganic fertilizers, you have to take more and more and more in your garden over time, because it breaks down all the inorganic materials that are in the garden over a period of time, and so it's gonna take more inorganic fertilizers to do it. Organic's gonna be less over time, because you're feeding the soil. You're basically putting back what came from the soil back into the soil, and you're just feeding the soil over and over. One little cool fact that I actually found out is, it made me laugh, I was telling Paul about it, I was like, elephant manure, I'm like, elephant poop, who is gonna go get elephant poop?
I was gonna ask you about my pet rhinoceros.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy, but, it's great, they said it's great. The only thing is, because all the roughage is so huge in it, you have to chop it up before you can actually use it. I'm like, who's gonna go find elephant poop for it? And the roughage, they say it's just huge, you have to chop it up with a machete or smash it up before you can actually use it.
That's one.
But they say it's great for composting because it actually keeps the deer away. I was like,
That's one animal we don't
The
have.
circus is in town, hey, can I be your help?
can I be here?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. And any kind of, horse manure is good, but it's hot, it's considered a hot one too. You have to let it break down more. Sheep is really good, poultry is really good. They're all hot. And your poultry and your sheep poop are gonna be the hottest poop. So you're gonna have to let it break down more and take longer over a period of time. Any kind of meat eating animal, don't use their poop. You know, your dogs, your cats, whatever, they have dangerous parasites that never break down. So you can't break them down and it'll actually hurt you as a human to eat anything from that. Pig poop is a really good poop. But they tell you don't, for the whole person, compost and don't use pig poop because you'll never get the parasites out of it unless it's done correctly. However, if you do buy it, they call it black gold, and they take the time with the heat treatment where they can test it and make sure all the parasites are taken down on it, out of it. So your main things you're gonna try to get out of is your nitrogen, your potassium, your phosphorus, and your calcium. We had an issue, and I was like, why my squash rotting on the ends and dying? I don't have enough calcium. Hey, we gotta get calcium. Gotta get the calcium in them, because they rot down the ends and they never grow. Tomatoes, peppers, the same way. They're high calcium plants. You need lots of calcium for them. Like we were talking about the corn, you need lots of nitrogen. So you seem to know what your plant needs and what you're growing. But you don't, it sounds like, oh, I can just go grow my garden. You can, probably be like my squash, die on the ends and you don't know why. But the basic manures that most people use are the cow, the horse, and the poultry. They're the big ones. And they even sell rabbit poop because you don't have to compost it in bags. And they say it is good to compost it though, because you get all the nutrients in all your compost if you do compost it. So it does work really well for it.
I know a place you can get it.
I don't know anybody who's got 7 rabbits. No, no place at all. Let me see. And you want to make sure that everything's broken down. Like I said, it's going to depend on how often you stir it, how quick you want it to go, how hot it gets. It's going to produce its own heat internally. That's why you have to stir it, keep the oxygen, keep the heat internally on it. It can take you 4 to 5 weeks, or it can take you a year. Depends on how big your pile is, what you use, how much work you want to put into it. So, because you're basically, and you can throw all your scraps out the fridge and use it. You just make a big pile in the yard. I know I see, especially in Willard area, a lot of people do that. They throw all their scraps into the garden. Next year, when they disc it up, they got nice little fertilizers. I'm like, what are these really doing? Like, I grew up on a farm. What are they doing? Makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. They put it all out in the garden, and when they disc it up the next year, they have it. So, it's pretty cool. We just got into it. We had attempted this before. We had taken pallets and started doing it that way. This was our first real year of doing it, and it's worked amazing for our garden, especially with the rabbit poop and the hay and stuff that we throw out with it. Even the urine and everything from the animals helps break it down. And he took just wire, made a big round thing, because you get the air through it. We put everything that we clean out from the rabbits, chickens, whatever in there, and the hay works good, because it's already there with them, and it just goes in there.
We have a composter that spins, and actually I think the wire works better than the expensive composter that, you can buy at Lowe's.
One thing about the grass, don't watch out,
Yes.
it'll grow.
Yes.
It'll grow where you put it.
Yeah.
Coastal,
Yeah.
if I wanna get some seed, or get something started, all I do is we take a round bale of hay and just roll it out,
Yeah.
and then next year I got grass there.
Yeah. Yeah. You sure
We
do.
have a question over here.
What, Lulu?
What about bird poop?
Liz, I guess you could use bird poop. I don't know about scooping it up. You gonna scoop it up tomorrow night? You gonna go chase the birds and scoop it up?
You got a big enough show?
We need a lot of birds.
Yeah.
And the thing about bird poop, though, seems to be everywhere. You can have
Yeah.
all kinds of
You
stuff.
have all kinds of seeds in
That's how they
there.
naturally spread.
Blackbirds.
Mhm. You didn't see them little piles of grass we got from where the birds eat the seeds and poop it out? And we got real pretty luscious grass in spots. Do you see that, buddy? No?
It's a bird poop ecosystem.
Yeah, but, so your main vegetarian animals are gonna be basically like your household pets, your rabbit, your gerbils, guinea pig. What I didn't know was llama. Llamas only eat veggies, and I was like, yeah. The only thing you can use their poop right to the garden as well.
Did they mention rhinoceros? I can't even pronounce it.
Yes, rhinos and elephants are
It's the
only,
same.
yeah, they only eat veggies, they're vegetarians, so their poop can go right to the garden as well, you just gotta chop it up, I'm not chopping it up. I'm not gonna go find a circus or a place where I get elephant poop, I'm not gonna do it. You can't nice garden, once you get a
Do
little bit.
something for, he's got all the acres, you what, 80 acres yesterday?
What's that?
I said, you might wanna look into that.
Oh.
Elephant poop.
Oh, I had to go get a damn herd of.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the main thing, that rhinos, pretty much, you can use their poop right out, the elephants have a big roughage where you have to actually chop it up, so.
It's something I want to know about.
I might not have an answer.
It's gone back and forth. I don't know if you looked into a fish, because I've heard both.
Yes.
You can use fish and you
You
cannot.
can use fish, the only thing with fish is you have to make sure it breaks down properly. Because, of course, when you put the fish guts and everything out there, you're gonna get stuff that may not break down in it. The parasites and stuff that may not break down. However, you're gonna have to make sure it eats up and breaks down perfectly. And it's good for the calcium.
I heard fish heads.
Yes.
So, the fish heads is the best part.
Yeah, the
Well,
fish guts.
I've heard people say do not ever use in some of the composting sites, but then Native Americans,
Yeah.
that was their most popular
Yeah,
form
fish
of
heads.
fertilizer.
They would
was-
eat the regular, the fish part as food, and they would use the fish heads
Right.
as fertilizer.
Yeah, that's the only thing you have to be careful with is like the bodies and stuff like that will gather the parasites that won't break down, but the fish heads are
They
great.
don't have no digestive
Yeah.
stuff in there, so it's all.
It's great for, calcium, that's another great thing for calcium. For it.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna start doing that then.
How are you regulating your calcium? Putting it into the garden?
When you stir it, everything breaks down.
So you like literally just put calcium, like maybe like a bag of calcium?
Or you can do like oyster shells, egg shells,
Okay,
clam
so you can
shells.
go all natural. I was just
Yeah, all
wondering if you
natural.
purchased like actual
No,
calcium and
mm-mm.
pour it in there.
No,
Okay.
no, that's it. You use all the natural ingredients to make sure you have the appropriate amount of calcium in it.
Bones of your hands.
Yeah, yeah, because you're, like I said, your big things that you're gonna need is a nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and calcium. Those are gonna be the main things you have, and you'll know if you're lacking anything. That's how I found out when I was water, what I was lacking. And I didn't know, but my peppers is probably the same thing, because I had some beautiful bell peppers going, I thought the rain had knocked them off. It was probably I didn't have enough calcium. That's my best guess.
Go ahead.
I got another flying animal poop. I wonder if it could be used for fertilizer.
What?
Bat poop.
Yes, bat poop is really good, actually.
Oh,
It's one of the best poops.
oh.
Yeah, it sure is.
You go find little babies.
Yeah, you go find them and squeeze the poop out of them.
Yeah, well, it's not hard.
But bat poop was one of the better poops. It was actually rated, it was rated above poultry for being a better poop. I was like, I need to get that much bat poop.
Make a coffee out of it.
Yeah, coffee grinds are good for compost.
Nitrogen.
You know what I'd be interested in? For you to take a sample and send it to NCEA and see what a sample comes back.
I would be too.
Agronomy is big.
Yeah.
You have to carry it to your, ASCS office around here.
Well, you can take it to,
That's what I'm saying, they'll send it off.
yeah, they'll send it off.
I'd love to see what nitrogen, potassium, calcium
Mhm.
content.
I think, off of, is it Oleander, that farm market, the outdoor seed place?
No, come on, help me out.
ASCS office.
Yeah,
But I think you can drop them off there, if I'm not mistaken, for a soil sample.
and the, little garden
Mike
right there.
can.
The old,
Or if you give me one, I'll carry it up there where I keep mine, I carry samples all the time.
the little,
Every month. Every month.
Airly, not Airly
Airly
Gardens, but,
Right beside.
what's the little plant place right there at Greenville Loop and Oleander? Or, it's the county, the Arboretum, the Arboretum will send them off for you too.
I'd be interested in what that was.
Yeah, the Arboretum, cause I mean, when I grew up, it was like, you go get the numbers, you know, here's what we put out in the field, whatever, the numbers happen to be the 10, 20, whatever, you know?
So what I'll do is I'll take soil samples of all my fields
Yeah,
about every winter before I start planting my crops. I'll
Yeah.
send everything off. And then they come back and they tell me how much nitrogen content
Right.
I need, and then that way, when I start pumping hog shit, or
Right.
putting, turkey litter out,
Yeah.
chicken litter out on
Yeah.
the fields, I
Hit
know
the
how much
button.
I'm putting, so
How
I'm
much?
putting so much.
correct,
because I want to be able to put some liquid nitrogen into it as
Right.
well. But I don't wanna
You
burn
got
it up.
Correct. Yes.
But that would be interesting to see how much, what the rabbit, what y'all's.
Yeah, with the rabbit is, they said that's their, main thing is, with the rabbit is the
Oh, I thought you
nitrogen,
meant
calcium,
outside.
and the phosphorus is the main thing in the rabbit.
Be interesting to see.
Yeah, cause I mean, you can plant right with it, you don't have to wait, you know?
Do that.
Well, I ain't nobody else has.
You do. Get that.
What
Give me a
about
sample.
human feces?
Well,
No.
I said no.
No.
No,
Compost.
I mean, if you were using that with all the other animals,
No,
I'm like.
we are meat eaters.
Yeah, just give me a sample.
We are
Put it in a
meat
Ziploc bag.
we are meat eaters.
I'll send it off and see what, it'll come back.
Still doesn't matter, they still carry parasites. They're still considered a meat eater, even though they may not eat it.
Now, if somebody were truly vegan, could you use theirs?
No,
Human being?
because you're still a meat eater, even though you don't eat meat. You're still considered a meat eater.
I'm just curious, didn't know if it could ever like switch over.
That is, hey, that's a legitimate question.
It is a legitimate question.
If somebody's truly vegan, that technically don't eat anything that would
Yeah.
eat meat.
No, you still can't, because you're still considered a meat eater, and you carry parasites and stuff in your body.
So don't put leftover meat scraps in them?
You can put leftover meat scraps, because it's gonna get broken, down in there, you know? My chickens like them eat, they like the pork chops and. They do.
How long does that compost generally take? Is there a time frame? Like when
It
you start throwing
depends
scraps
on
in?
you. It depends on how often you turn it, depends on what the water content is, it depends on the heat in the middle. It can take 4 to 5 weeks, or it can take a year. Depends on
Oh,
how
wow.
big your pile is and how much work you wanna put into it.
We had some that, within a month, I could start using it, and then we had another batch last year that took about a year for it to,
And that's
Right
probably
now.
where you're taking your samples would probably get what you needed.
but the stuff that took about a year, I did not maintain it. It's like I didn't go out and I didn't turn it, I didn't. it's
But if
just like-
it takes a year, they said the average person only turns it every 4 to 5 weeks. Well, if you're in a hurry for it, you can actually get it cured in 4 to 5 weeks, you know? But if you just got a big pile laying in the yard where you continuously add to it, it's gonna take forever. You're never gonna get it cured if you keep adding to the same pile.
They got a lot of, I threw my dead animals in a dumpster.
Yeah,
So now they got these big bullet things. I know you've probably seen them on farms, big silver bullets, and it's a
Mhm.
compost turn.
yeah.
So I throw the dead hogs in there and then I throw some, shavings.
Mhm.
And I think they put some lime,
Probably
break
lime
it
to
down
break
a little
down.
bit, and then
Mhm.
there's a couple more additives, and it usually, when they start, it's on rotation, then it turn, it takes it 21 days from start to end, and when it comes out, it's just like, I mean, it even smells good.
Yeah.
Like bacon.
Serious, I mean, it don't smell like it don't smell like a rotten pig, I mean, it's not, I can't tell you what it smells, but it don't smell
Ooh.
bad, you know what I'm saying?
Valley proteins is horrible.
But yeah, it's, they're actually doing that now,
I think protein for it.
piling it up. And it's actually
What are you
putting it
talking about,
back in
protein
silver.
bars?
I've heard you say protein, I was like, I thought you were talking about protein for it.
No, we're talking about valley protein.
in there.
And then there's the one in Mary
I was
Jo
thinking
got
about
something
getting one of our
retarded coming out.
The investment's about 30 million.
I'll introduce you
I
later.
ain't want to do it.
I'm good, thanks. Save the crap.
I keep paying for my dump. That
The guy
way when I dump them in there, I'm done with it.
If you add, sawdust, will that speed up?
Sawdust is good, that's considered one of your just organic materials that you're using to break it down.
Will it speed up the heating process to get it hotter? Well,
Yeah, just like the, ashes. Ashes are great, that's another, which ashes are.
I mean, I know
good.
like sawdust piles will
Yes.
catch on fire.
Yes, correct. Sawdust is good. Wood ash is good. And like I said before, the wood ash adds calcium to
That's
it.
why they put them shavings in there to break down
That's.
Man, I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, well, my uncle
Okay.
put a chicken.
You got it.
Alright, I'm good. Y'all got any more questions?
There.
I'm done. I'm
Chicken
burnt.
in the pile.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
It won't last.